loss of biodiversity, degradation of seas and oceans, climate change, pollution, invasive species, emerging diseases. Everyone is talking about these issues, but what do they really mean? Why do they matter to us? And what can we do to make a difference and help protect our planet? These are complex topics that we invite you to explore with us through 18 short learning episodes. Everything we produce and consume comes from nature in one way or another. We cut wood to build buildings, heat our homes, produce paper, or simply to make room for crops. We fish and hunt, grow crops, and raise livestock to feed ourselves. We dig mines to recover underground resources, and bore holes in the ground to exploit gas or oil. Yes, nature provides us with what we need, but by not respecting its capacity to regenerate, we are depleting natural resources faster than they can be replenished. It is estimated that in 7 months, humanity has swallowed up all the resources that the Earth can theoretically generate in a year. This date is known as Earth Overshoot Day, and every year, this day falls a little earlier. How are we using up more of the Earth's resources every day? Tropical forests are being eaten away by the overexploitation of wood, paper, cardboard, energy, by the development of cities, and above all, by agriculture, palm oil, soy. Soils are deteriorating to the point of becoming sterile and unusable. This is jeopardizing food resources for all living things. Intensive farming, mining, infrastructure, and urban development are all to blame. Overfishing is causing many fish to disappear. Bluefin tuna, for example, is now under serious threat, but is still widely consumed. Fresh water is absolutely vital, but waste, pollution, overexploitation, and irrigation are leading to shortages. Imagine what happens in countries where there is a natural shortage. Animal and plant species are disappearing. The Red List of the International Union for Conservation of Nature lists the world's threatened species. More than 40% of amphibians, 10% of birds, and 25% of mammals are threatened with extinction worldwide. This is also the case for over 30% of sharks, rays, corals, and conifers. We talk a lot about our ecological footprint, but what is it? And how is it measured? The ecological footprint is the footprint we leave on the Earth. To calculate it, we estimate the quantity of resources we use to live, what we eat, how we travel, what we buy, the surface area needed to produce these resources, and the surface area and time it takes to absorb the waste resulting from the production of these resources. Today, this footprint is over 1.5, meaning that we would need an Earth and a half to sustainably produce everything we use in 1 year. We are therefore consuming more than the Earth can give us, and we are depleting its reserves. This is an unsustainable lifestyle. However, there are major differences between countries. Developed countries, which consume a lot of energy and goods, have a very large footprint, while in Africa, most countries have not yet exceeded their biocapacity, but they are rapidly approaching it. So what are the causes threatening biodiversity today? They can be divided into 5 main groups. Firstly, habitat loss. This is the biggest threat. It threatens more than 80% of all species. Next comes pollution, chemicals, fossil fuels, and plastics. Pollution harms species through their food, their reproduction, and the viability of their environment. Then comes climate change, which disrupts every aspect of our lives and threatens biodiversity. Overexploitation and poaching are also causes of the disappearance of biodiversity. This is the excessive harvesting of species at a rate faster than their natural reproductive capacity. Finally, invasive species. They are often introduced by man and threaten the species naturally present in an ecosystem. As you can see, all these threats are linked, in one way or another, to human activity. As the human population continues to grow, these pressures will continue to increase, and saving us will require a radical change in our lifestyles. That's what we'll be looking at in the next episode. We've reached the end of this episode. Thank you for listening attentively. Visit www.youth-conservation.org to learn more and explore all our resources dedicated to the environment and its protection. See you soon for the next episode.